to make them mono.
It should be. You know what? Color's not my priority. Even though when I build Bionicles, that's the one time I'm worried about colors matching. That's the only time. Any other thing, if it's a custom build that's not supposed to be on display, I have it.
Nice.
Alright.
Sup everyone, it is ISPI and welcome back to another You Have Been Challenged. This is You've Been Challenged episode 7, I think? 6, 7?
I smacked him because that's how it's going to be at the end of the video. I'm about to smack him.
No.
I'm about to mop the floor with this guy.
I'm about to smack your brain because guess what I have? We didn't talk about this in the thing, I forgot about it. But remember in You've Been Challenged where there's the punishment?
So basically whoever loses gets to bean boozle?
No. Episode 5, we had one where it's like it leaves it up to the viewers.
I lost, didn't I?
There's my cat down there.
Hey, bud.
Remember Tigress? Tigress Thanksgiving? Yeah, she was the one rubbing up against both of us. Say hello to everybody, Tigress.
Give me a bean.
How many do you want?
Just give me one bean.
Just one?
Just one bean. You chose the most suspect bean in existence.
I stuck my hand in
You see this
and I was like...
This bean looks like it came out of a butt.
No, it doesn't.
You just... You see that?
It looks like it came out of a nose. I don't know if it's a butt.
You know what comes out of butts?
Brown stuff.
Awful. Green things, blue things. You'll be surprised. Now, one of two things will happen. I throw up on you, or it's delicious. I don't even like beans that much.
Remember who ate cat food. This is my revenge.
You know what? The only reason why you won is because they wanted to see me suffer instead of you this time. Because they know if it's up to skill, I'm gonna win.
No, because the yellow rumbler is lit. It's called the yellow rumbler. It's my car.
It doesn't smell.
Choo choo train.
This is choo choo train. Because it's choo choo train.
Choo choo train.
This might be okay. No, wait, what is that? Hold on. I haven't bid it yet because I'm trying to get a feel for the waters here.
I used this in the last episode of You've Been Challenged too. Nick the Chicken is a Minecraft edition. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Do you have to... He's spitting out in the stink over there. Did you flush it down the toilet?
That's where it belongs. Whatever that is, it's like a salad with rotten eggs.
So that was the punishment from episode 5. If you haven't seen that, check it out. What are you doing? Why are you watching these out of order? I'm just kidding. This episode, we promised you Bionicle, so we're doing it. Bionicle edition, You've Been Challenged. Malik was, you're still like a huge Bionicle fan, right?
Oh yeah. Trust me, as soon as I get my shelf put up, I'm going to fill it up with them. Like, even the models that I didn't get when I was younger, because they're that great.
Yeah.
By the way, I like the older ones better than the new ones, because the new ones, you know what? They're more complicated because there's more pieces, but I don't get the same feel of complication because everything is very plug and play, whereas there's a bit more tedious things with the older models. Just saying, that's my 2 cents. Alright, let's get this done.
Yeah, so basically, I'm thinking, actually for this one, I kind of don't want to do a time limit, I just want to see...
Oh, I'm perfect. No time limit? That means we can...
Yeah, we can just build a model.
Now, question. So, let me just explain something about this bucket here. Now, so he bought my old Legos, right?
Yeah, I bought like all of them too.
Now, here's the thing. For a steal, actually, for the amount he got, like $50 at the time, that's a steal. So, here's the thing. This isn't all the Bionicle pieces. There's many more. Hey, what? There's many more. That's so soft. So, and I'm wondering if this is within the rules. Is it possible that I can, like, go look for more if need be? Because we have an unlimited amount of time.
I would say let's steer away from that because I don't really want us to, like, just look around for pieces for 2 hours. You know?
No, I won't be looking around for pieces. I think I have the majority of what I need. But there's a few niche items.
I say let's just stick with this.
Fair. Alright. So I guess we start back up and we go to building.
Okay, let's do it.
As you can see, I've already eyeballed the pieces here.
Where should we spill this?
Oh, you want to spill it?
Should we do it on the floor or on the couch?
Dude. Alright, it's been spilled.
That's just one thing.
I mean, are you down with it on the couch? It's up to you.
Sure, as long as it doesn't fall through these. Which it will, so that's alright. I don't use any piece.
No, no.
Yeah, this isn't gonna happen.
Alright. We're just
Push it on the floor?
No, you push it on the floor, this gets worse. Just let it happen.
Okay. Oh, something that I want to mention, everyone. We not only have the Bionicle pieces in here, but I also added some dragon heads because Ninjago Season 9 is coming out soon, this summer, where it's going to be about the bad guys trying to hunt down the dragons, and it's going to be very closely related to dragons.
I was wondering why those were in there.
I was thinking we could combine the theme of Bionicle with also Ninjago Season 9 and make, like, if you want to, like some Bionicle dragon hybrids or something.
You know what?
At least that's what I want to do.
So back some years ago. So I've gone through many iterations of making styles of Bionicles. What that means is, like, I'll have like a theme or something, like dragon themes, dragon tails, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I've actually made a nice little number of dragon themed Bionicles.
Huh.
So
That's cool.
that wouldn't be too difficult if I had to put my mind to it. I'll dragon theme it, but usually when I do a dragon mock, I don't actually use dedicated dragon pieces because I want the challenge. Since I'm an old Bionicle purist here, when I used to build, one of the things I used to do is I used to build in increments. Like I build the frame of whatever the chassis, the body first, right? You got something like this going on, a little start here. And if I had a color scheme, I'd do my very best to keep it, but we have a limited number of pieces, so some changes will have to be made.
I think I'm going Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon?
With the white head.
Fire Dragon with a white head. All right.
So Fire and Ice Dragon, maybe?
You ever heard of a white head? The little things you gotta remove, like they show up, you can remove, like.
I know what a white head is.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. I built a custom body already, and he has nothing.
I have this.
Dude, you have a head. I have a body and part of a leg.
It's not even a Bionicle.
The different colors. Look at that. I mean, I guess I can work that into his character, but still. That will bother me to day's end. And he has technic pieces, but not a nice number of them, so I'm kind of dead in the water here. They're all going in there.
Yeah, same.
I'm doing my best. Oh, that's something I'm going to have to keep my eyes on, because I'm going to need that.
Get him halfway through the video, I'll be like, where'd that go? Oh, I have to get that. Deep sea diving! Viewers, if you know what I'm doing.
Yep, you're making like, isn't that like a, so I think I've seen that before where you're making the wings off of something, and I can't remember what it's from, just because I never kept up with it.
Well, it's an original design because I'm using these Bionicle pieces, but I think this could work.
You know what? Bull weevil.
What?
Bull weevil.
Okay. I'm just not even building the body yet. Just working on.
Dude, I've already got a full set for a head. You see that? I've already got a full thing going there.
I don't even have a body. Just saying, a lot of my viewers are indeed Ninjago fans, so you might want to recognize your audience. That's what I'm doing.
You know what?
It's an audience appeal.
You know what? You're doing a Bionicle themed thing, and I'm doing it Bionicle themed. So even like, I feel like there's a bias going on here.
But a lot of my viewers would prefer Ninjago or Bionicle. No offense to your Bionicle.
No, I'm taking full offense. It's too late.
Ninjago is more popular. I'm sorry.
Back in the day.
When Ninjago didn't exist, it was more popular.
Even when Ninjago existed.
Oh no, it was more popular when Ninjago existed.
Well, here's the thing. Now I'm curious about the age of your fan base because.
Wow.
No, what I'm saying is Bionicle's gonna have a slightly older fan base. Just because first off, they were older when they came out.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they had their stories are a lot more adult's not the word. Like,
I don't know if I would agree.
Have you seen some of the stories?
Has
Ninjago ever killed a character on TV on the screen?
All the time.
They killed him.
They blew him up.
Somebody stabbed him. Like he got smashed to death.
There has been poison. There has been full-on explosion. There's been somebody falls off a bike. There's been suicide.
All right, what about? Oh wow, really? What about?
It was not meant that way, but it was season 1 pilot skeleton jumps. I talked about it in Podcast 2 once. I was like, yeah, that might have been unintentional for comedy, but that skeleton jumped off of the cliff. Okay, you didn't even question it.
I didn't. I really didn't.
I don't even know how Jay, an armless, headless Jay, ended up in there.
I didn't want to question it because, you know, once you start questioning things in some cases, it causes problems.
The dragon has wings. Dragon man thing? Or it could be a dragon. Has wings! Dragon now has wings!
The only thing you've built is wings.
Wings are important, dude.
They are important.
They are really important.
You know what? Now that you're speaking about wings, I'm going to make some wings.
How about this? The only thing you've built is
a body and a body, and he has a weapon.
If this was timed, I would lose. Actually, I'm not even going to make this a human. This will just be a dragon.
Oh, I'm making a hybrid.
Gold toes. I don't know what those go on. They could be a bionicle thing.
Alright, matching these. If I can match, I guess I'll match them.
I'm trying to match. I'm
Oh,
trying
trust
to
me.
match everything.
It's not a priority, but if I see the possibility, I'll do it.
Yeah. So far, I have 3 of these. I just need 1 more.
Alright, so... It's almost more of a jetpack, man. You keep pushing them in the hole.
There's probably like all the pieces I need under here. Oh man. What? I found I found keys. Well, I found someone's keys. They can thank me later.
They won't. Even though this is extremely obnoxious, it's gonna fit one better
There's
than last.
the front of my dragon, everybody.
Alright, this is extremely extra, and this is... I'm realizing that the more I build this, the more he is just a showpiece, because his playability is limited, just because of how many appendages he has and his ability to move, which is alright, because playability wasn't a factor we were factoring in, so it doesn't affect me that much. Alright, so here's what we've got going on. He's got a little his tail back here. His wings aren't substantial, but they don't need to be because he's a smaller character. On top of that, a dragon doesn't necessarily have to be able to fly. That's a staple, but you can still have a dragon that's a little bit more ground-based. So he's real comfortable on the ground and can climb a lot of things. And if need be, he can jump, and he's more, instead of really flying for a long distance, he's going to glide. So yes, he can fly, but he's not really going to migrate or go that far. So, yeah, that's this guy. Strong hind legs, so you know he can pounce and jump and rip and tear whatever he needs. And then little stinger on the back. It's about as good as it's going to get.
Nope, because mine's next.
That's about as good as it's going to get. So which one? So are the front legs stronger than the hind legs? Because your hind legs look kind of skinny. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to diss it. It looks alright.
So, this is my epic Ninjago Bionicle dragon here. The wings move. They move, alright. The head, it moves. The body,
it's incomplete?
no,
Everybody just saw that split down, right? That's not just me.
Okay, here's the problem. I'll just show you, I'll admit it. I can't get the 2 parts of the body to be complete. That's
Actually,
why
I could do that in like 5 minutes.
hold on, it's not done.
He went for a presentation, and it still wasn't complete.
Okay, here it is. Here is the epic Ninjago Bionicle dragon. Made out of Bionicle pieces, Ninjago head, Ninjago swords. There's the body right there. There's kind of like the back of it. The tail moves around. The legs can kick, move around.
He was not kicking
Like
with those
that.
hind legs. Those have like no meat on them whatsoever. Like bone.
And there's the front. Obviously, this moves. This can move. The wings can flap. Yeah, that's my my Ninjago dragon thing made out of Bionicle pieces. Okay, this is why the dragons in Ninjago have bodies built out of bricks. Don't use these.
No. Here's what it is. He
I'm
doesn't.
just gonna
This guy doesn't.
give you the win here. I'm just gonna.
I'm still gonna. Did you get a good one?
Not moldy cheese again.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. Oh. You know what else I just realized? You don't have any backstory to that guy. Or just-
Fire Dragon is in the Onion Dragon realm, and the ninja, they find him and they free him from the Oni, and Kai rides on him when he's not riding on
My
his
question is does he, judging by the thickness of his legs, does he like to stay in the air? Is he a lightweight dragon? Like a glass cannon almost?
He likes to fly sometimes.
Sometimes?
Uh-huh.
So what all when he's on the ground, how does he hunt for prey? What's his main thing to do? Does he like to pounce? I mean, he's got some nice front claws because they're both identical.
Pounces on all those Oni warriors.
You do know he can't. How is he going to pounce with legs like that in the back? His front legs are stronger. That's not a pounce. That is not a pounce.
You won that. You know what? I'm not even making you guys vote because my body. This actually.
You should still vote.
This might look cooler than yours, of course, but I'm just kidding. I really like that design. It's just I got the color scheme better.
You did. You did get the color
Okay,
scheme better.
okay.
My color scheme is all
I'm
over the
not
place.
trying to go overconfident here. At the same time, I'm trying to be funny, which I know I'm not the best at, but you have to cut me some slack because I'll just say you won that because like my body. Yeah, if it was brick built, if we could use bricks as well.
All right, so
I
here's the
would've
real
won.
challenge. Here's the real challenge.
What?
So, I hear what this guy's saying. This guy's saying, brick build this, brick build that. Alright, that's fair. You do a brick build, and I do a bionicle build. But the thing here is, each one of us has the pieces they want. They're not limited like this. The time frame isn't going to be like in a situation. It could probably be a little different. Like, I'd have to order my pieces and whatnot, and then you have time to build and design. But it has to be custom. So what that means, you can use techniques that you've learned from other Lego sets, but it can't. If it's too close to resembling a Lego set, it doesn't count. Basically, what I'm saying is me and my element, and you and your element.
So, are you saying you're going to record you building something in your house, and it's going to be like Bionicle, and like you order all your pieces, and it'll show
Something like that.
and I'll record in my house, like me building everything, and then we come together, and then we.
Even if I don't have a
We can
build video, I'm gonna have pictures of the finished product for sure.
Okay.
Then the other thing is like
So you want that to be a future You Have Been Challenged episode?
that could be one, and it'd be a long term one because I'd have to get all my pieces together and whatnot and go from there, and have to get an idea. And the other question is, what's the theme? We're doing dragons again?
I'm
But I
just
need
going to
bricks
reveal
for
here.
that.
If you watched up to this point in this You Have Been Challenged, you will know some exclusive information on Students of Spinjitzu Season 2, the villains for that. Not like the main antagonists, but like the main army are going to be the Ninjroids, coming back all the way from Season 3 of the original show into my series, the Ninjroids. So I'm thinking the
So you
Ninjroids
need-
and Ninjago are basically like cyborgs, so I'm thinking maybe like a robotic
Do
theme
you
for this
need
next You Have Been
mechs?
Challenged.
Because I can build mechs.
It'd be cool if we had, like, if there was a mech in the stop motion.
I can build mechs.
So I'm thinking we could do mechs, we could do cars, we could do all these sorts of vehicles. They just have to be robotic, cyborg,
So you want
Ninjroid. So that's coming up. So anyway, if you enjoyed this next episode of You Have Been Challenged where I lost, please throw some toothpaste at the like button. And please stick around and subscribe. See ya!
Do you do that every time?
Yeah.
Oh well.